team beginner 3, who is going to share screen? And please, I don't know who me is, but you have to let me know. Okay, and please.
Also, if I'm looking off to the side, it's not you guys. It's I have a camera set up here and the computer actually here, so all of you are over here. So I'm just like not side-eyed or something.
You're amazing. Okay, so Val, you and team number 3 as well. Okay.
And I'm sharing my screen.
And who else? Please say your name and turn on your camera.
Michelle.
Michelle, okay.
Tolu.
Tolu. Pin. Hadia. And Yani. Okay, let's add Yani. Okay, and then Hadia, you're in the same team, right? Yep. Okay. And who's gonna share screen?
Me.
Okay, I'm gonna make you the co-host. And now you can start the magic.
Okay, let me share my screen. Just let me know if you can see it, because
let me know when you're ready so I can start the timing. And by the way, you all did great on the timing so far, so that's awesome.
Okay, let me just. My screen's freezing up. I do not know why.
Technology is wonderful when it works. I keep saying that many times. This is proof.
Okay, I'm gonna be the one starting us off, so start the timer.
Ready? Ready? Okay. Go.
Picture a world where every emergency has a guaranteed solution, where every patient in need of blood has access to these life-saving transfusions. This isn't really a distant dream, it's the reality that we're striving to achieve. And honestly, we hold the key to making that happen. Our company is LifeBlood, and we are a nonprofit dedicated to getting people the transfusions, the blood they need.
So in this presentation, we'll be going over the problem that we're trying to tackle, the key features of our website, the legal compliance, technical feasibility, financial feasibility, the potential challenges that we may encounter when launching our website, and then lastly, we'll go over the impact that we wish to have.
So about us. The problem that we're addressing is to maintain a steady supply in blood, where we're revolutionizing through a seamless, user-friendly platform. Our goal is to connect donors and blood banks and hospitals, effortlessly making each donation both impactful and easy. So our product is mostly a centralized platform with a user-friendly interface. Why donate? Every 2 seconds, someone around the globe needs blood. Donating blood is one of the simplest things and most profound ways to save lives, yet a small fraction of eligible donors give regularly. With demand rising and supply struggling to keep pace, your donation can make a critical difference. And not only that, every donation has the potential to save up to 3 lives. So a pint saves 3 lives. If you can donate 2 pints a year, you just saved 6 people from possibly death. And you can directly contribute to a cause that profoundly affects your local community. And hospitals use over 100,000 units per blood annually on good days.
The key features of the app is, so we have the donor registration. Of course, the customers have to register on the app so we could get to know them and know their issues if they're here to donate or receive. We have the inventory tracking, where we see how the local blood is being dispensed in the area. We have the emergency alert, so we receive urgent notifications from nearby blood for people that are willing to donate and people willing to and people who need the blood. We have the appointment scheduling, where people book donation slot at the local blood banks, and the donation guidelines to access health tips and donation eligibility information. Then in the app too, we have rewards. So for those customers or donors that give frequently to the app and to the blood banks, they earn badges and recognition for frequent donations.
So legal compliances.
Okay, so what is the legal portion of this app? Data privacy. Handling sensitive information such as medical history, location data requires strict compliance with data protection regulations. The app must employ encryption, secure authentication, and clear privacy policies to safeguard users' data. informed consent. Users need to be fully aware of how the data will be used and must provide consent before the information is shared with blood banks and other relevant organizations. Ethics. Although emergency notifications can be life-saving, they should be used wisely to prevent unnecessary panic or undue pressures on donors. And access. The app must ensure equitable access to donation opportunities and information for all users, regardless of their location or background.
Technical feasibility, I'm going to be covering that one. So social media integration is something that we're looking at, promoting donation drives, events across Facebook, Twitter, Instagram to boost visibility and participation, increasing engagement, leveraging social media to reach new donors and keep current ones informed and inspired. And we're actually looking at a Google Maps API to easily find the nearest donation centers and blood banks, access accurate directions, operational hours to simplify the process. Email, you can receive timely reminders for your appointments because so many of us check our email so often. And the healthcare system integration, connect with the hospital database for efficient blood inventory management, request fulfillment, and ensuring real-time updates on which blood is necessary.
So now for the financial feasibility of our website. Our startup cost is $150,000. Next slide. So for our operation cost, we've got the maintenance of our website. This includes like software updates, bug fixing, performance optimization. Then to ensure data security, we've got like data backup, firewall protection. And then lastly, for our staffing, if we need like a customer service team or an administrative team. And then the marketing costs. So we need about $20,000 for digital advertising on social media or search engine ads, and then $5,000 for content marketing. So this includes like blogs, videos, photos, more. And then for events and outreach, so $3,000 kind of covers the cost for the participation fee and putting up a booth at an event. And then lastly, for our customer acquisition cost, so the target number of customers that we wish to cater to is 10,000. So according to that, our CAC, our customer acquisition cost, is going to be $280 per customer. Our revenue model, so we wish to get money through partnerships and sponsorships. For instance, the Canadian Red Cross, we wish to partner up with them or get sponsored by them. We also wish to digitally advertise on social media. We want to get donations from the public, and we would also like to get funded by non-for-profit organizations, for instance, the Canadian Blood Services Organization. And now for the potential challenges that we may encounter when launching our website. So first off, for user engagement, we want to create engaging content and give regular incentives to our users to keep them engaged. To ensure data integrity, we will keep data encryption and apply data validation processes. And to ensure regularity, we want to keep clear and updated policies and have regular compliance audits.
Desired outcomes. So our desired outcomes is to increase donor participation, significantly boosting regular blood donors through improved engagement and convenience, improving blood supplies, stabilizing, enhancing blood supplies by optimizing the scheduling and inventory management, enhancing our community impact, strengthening community ties and support through effective outreach and transparent communications. This is a great way to support local healthcare and easily save some lives. Be a catalyst for change. Your support could help build a world where every patient in need receives the blood that they needed. Together, the website can save lives, foster a healthier, more connected community, and it can also increase awareness about how people actually do need to donate blood. It's something that needs to be done regularly. And actually building off those key features, I'm going to share the website right now. So the website starts off, there's supposed to be a gallery here. We couldn't get it figured out in time, but our purpose, we aim to make the process of blood donation more effective and easily accessible. There's a donation bar where we have a monthly goal, and it's shown on the website how you can help. You can click on the button. You can find a location, a local donation center. I'm running a little short on time, so the impact of your donation statistics are put up every single month. There are testimonials from donors and receivers. And then in the About Us section, our mission, our story, the logos put up on the website. We also going to have all of the people who worked on the website shown as team members, and shout outs to our sponsors and a quick contact section. There's also a contact us form. And in the who can donate part, you can check through the criteria. And for example, I'm female, so I'll pick female, and I can go through every single checklist. It'll let me click it. And I can submit this and call it, and I can check if I am available to be a donor, which it would tell me I am. I can get it. Sorry, it's just a lot of technical difficulties because my internet is in high usage. But it's supposed to show a congratulations, you can donate, and take me to the login page, but I have really bad internet right now. And in the appointment section, there we go, it's working again. I'll enter my full name, when I can donate, what time I can donate. It's a consultation to see if I can donate, ask a few questions. Then Canada, select my province, my province, my city area. And some people are more comfortable, because blood donation is a very personal process. Some people are more comfortable to donate with the same person over and over again. So there is a section for that. And then you have custom notes, for example, I get queasy after a certain amount of time, whatever they need to know, and a blood needs section where you can actually type in where you're from and what blood type you have. For example, I'm a B positive. So no matching blood banks. If I do O positive, it should show. Somebody needs O positive blood. My mother's an O positive donor, so she would click the book appointment button, but I've already shown you that tab, so. And then there's a contact us form for more direct and quicker responses. The customer service team would be in charge of that bit. And as for login, I'm just going to plug in a random username. You can update your status. There'll be lessons put up about blood donation safety. And if you promote, you get 50 XP. If you donate blood, you get 10 points. There'll be a leaderboard. Just gamifying it all, and you can actually pick profile photos. There'll be levels. Every 1000 XP, you get a level boost. And that's pretty much the website. So thank you for listening.
So you're done?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. So the judges, questions.
Yeah, I had a couple questions. My first question is, what is your reach like? So I noticed that it's super cool how you can check what you need in the area. Do you ever plan to expand this to like globally? I feel like there's probably a lot of countries that would benefit from this. But I was just curious about like your growth.
Yeah, so we're planning to employ targeted outreach strategies like multilingual support, partnerships with the local community organizations, because they have a way bigger impact than this third party just coming in. Tailored campaigns maybe to engage the diverse communities, and that's kind of where the social media email campaigns in. It would increase donor participation and awareness.
Do you have plans to, for example, like expanding to like America or any other countries like that?
Mm-hmm. I would say the Western world, and then slowly integrate every single country as it increases in awareness.
Yeah, I just had one more question. I was just curious, would you ever collaborate with the Canadian Blood Services, for example, and kind of integrate with their system, or have anything, like I know they have blood drives, for example, so would you ever collaborate in that sense?
As Michelle had mentioned earlier, they would actually end up being one of the donors for this, and we would already be integrated with them because we'd have to get their approval and get everything off the ground.
That's all the questions I had.
Yeah, so you guys had an excellent presentation. I love the website component and how you guys had it very well thought out. I had a question specifically relating to data handling and privacy. So as you guys know, data privacy is crucial, especially in healthcare. And so how do you plan to implement the encryption, secure authentication, and other privacy measures on the back end to protect that sensitive user information?
So I can take this a little bit because I did a little bit of research on that, but we are adhering to all the relevant data regulations, GDPR and HIPAA, by implementing the strict data handling measures and privacy policies and the regular compliance audits and updates to our policies to help stay aligned with the regulatory requirements. And users have full control over their data and privacy settings. They can manage their personal information, adjust notification preferences, opt out of certain communication or sharing options. Later on, there will be like a terms and conditions pop-up where it educates someone exactly what is being used.
And then with features like you guys mentioned, like emergency alerts and all of those notifications, like how are you gonna decide how users can kind of like, customize their preferences and so that they get the notifications that they want? And so it's not so much like disturbing them or giving them a ton of notifications. Like, have you guys thought out how you can personalize it to the actual customer market you're targeting?
Yeah, I think Yanni mentioned this earlier in her slide, but every single notification is emergency alert. Example, there's a car crash and there's blood in desperate need. Only the person with that blood type gets the notification. For example, if you need B positive blood type, a B positive would get the notification.
Also, the users will have the option if they want to get notified or not, and how they want to get notified as well, right? And what, like, obviously we will send out notifications for different types of things, so the users can kind of personalize, and maybe they can select a few about blood banks as well that they want to get notified for. So like blood banks that are in their area and near them, so they can select those blood banks, and whenever their blood type is needed in those specific blood banks, then they will be notified. Otherwise they will not be disturbed.
And another small question I had, because I remember from your demo last week, you guys mentioned like AI technology, and if you guys are gonna be integrating that, or like in the future, if you guys did some research on like AI tools or techniques to like kind of help automate some of these processes, because there's a whole lot of these processes going on for your website. So in the future, if you plan on kind of like streamlining some of these processes using, for example, artificial intelligence, different models, and if you guys did any research about that.
So AI would have to be on the lookout after we fully get off the ground, and it's a pretty it does help reduce mistakes because it's an artificial technology, it doesn't make human errors. So integration into it would probably be taken on by a professional. I can't really think of anything else because it's hot in here.
No, that's fine. I just wanted to ask because I remember from last week. But thank you guys so much. Great presentation. I really enjoyed listening.
And I believe a participant has a question as well.
Yeah, I do. So this is kind of a mix between both a question and maybe a suggestion. But do you plan to have a way to for users to know their blood type? For example, I have no idea what my blood type is, but after your presentation, I'd be absolutely down to donate blood, or like maybe a way to meet with a professional to find that out.
Where the consultation comes in, you get all your questions answered, you get whatever you need answered. For example, they would tell you what your blood type is through a process of testing. They'll check your platelets or I'm forgetting what it's called, the rhesus factors.
Okay. Anyways, overall, great presentation. I loved it.
Thank you, everybody.